Hi Gayle, just Ben from Be Active. So I wanted to do you a couple of videos just so I could really spell out clearly what I'm after for you to do with this plan to make sure you're 100% clear on what's meant to be happening. So first things first, if you get into this video, this is video number 1 of a series of videos just breaking down what the beginner's pack is telling you to do. So first things first is really trusting your knowledge. What that basically means is at this moment in time you've been training me for a good amount of time now, and what I've taught you should really start to be set in stone. But it's natural for you to be a little nervous and question some of the things that you're going through. That is okay as long as you are aware that they are just natural feelings and they aren't actual reality. Because what can happen in this situation is you doubt yourself and question everything, and you never actually get yourself to that next stage, because this is all about levels and it's all about stages. One of the main reasons that you take on a professional like myself is a little tiny bit of clarity, so you know what you're doing is exactly what you should be doing. The problem occurs when I'm working with clients is when they get stuck at their own natural wall and then they don't use the advice that I've given them to take them on further. So please use this pack and these videos to cement in stone what you should be doing. And any little gremlins that will kind of make you feel a little bit bad about eating 1200 calories a day, or adding in that extra bit of carbohydrates, or not exercising when you feel like you should. And just dispel all those feelings and know that that is the right thing to do. And if they're not, it falls into my hands, not yours. So the only thing that you are in control of in this situation is applying yourself. And if you apply yourself 50%, sadly you will get 50% of the results. But right now you are doing everything right. The only thing I must warn you about in the next coming weeks is we are going to go down to some scary roads. Use that fear to get you through them. Don't let it consume you. So the next stage of this video is talking to you about how to kind of keep results. So the first thing is all to do with your foundations, which are spelt out clearly in all my methods that I've used. Number 1, you've got to make sure that those 3 clean meals that you're eating every single day are consistent. That means preparing properly and making sure that you're doing everything you can to get those 3 clean meals in. Number 2, you must make sure that you're moving regularly. A minimum of twice a week is what I expect from most of my clients. But this means moving enough to raise your heart rate, to get your body heated up, but most importantly to get you feeling good, and again to get those gremlins off your shoulder that you're not moving enough to burn the calories that you're eating. This will require preparation, sometimes ignoring your body when you're hungry and feel like you need a workout, but most importantly training correctly and training like a pro. So just going on a treadmill and smashing out 30 minutes of hard cardiovascular because you feel like that's the right thing to do isn't good enough anymore. You've got to make sure that you stick to the tasks that I've set you, and you've got to make sure that you push yourself as hard as you can. And then finally, remember, with all of this, with the cardiovascular, with the extra eating, with the trusting what I've taught you, what's the worst that can happen? If you follow all these things and I ask you to do them, and you put on a couple of pounds, it's very easy to remedy. But if you don't, the worst thing that can happen is you can stay exactly the same and you can waste all of your cash and all of your early mornings with me. So if you can handle the fact that you might put in a couple of pounds if your body's just not ready to start losing fat, but you can definitely get a bit more energy and feel better, great. But if you're really not ready for that, there's a very good chance you'll find that you'll just stay the same, and we would have both wasted all those hours in the mornings. So I hope that helps. This is video number 1. Stick to your goals.